Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 26 of my AC Milan Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. And you'll see here I do have a new skin. It's new and it's not new. If you're new to my channel, it's new, but it's a skin I used previously a while back. It's called Vitrex MMXV. I'll still leave a link in the description, but yeah, you can just Google that name, then FM15, and it should come up anyway. FM15 skin, should be able to find it. But as always, I'll update the links in the description because I still get people asking, yeah, what skin do I use? But always the link is in the description. And it's better in a few ways. I'll go on to talk about it in a little bit, but here to focus on here is the Juventus dominance. They're still killing any team that comes their way. Here, Lazio, the red card didn't affect the result at all because it was in the 90th minute. Lazio haven't started too well at all with 2 losses. They were not too bad last season, weren't they? But yeah, Juve is just on. Who's Guilherme from Udinese? A midfielder. He seems to be doing well. Okay, this is not the best way to showcase the skin. Tevez is probably, yeah, here we go. I've got yellow to stand out the attributes, and they kind of suit, and the stars are back. So I can comfortably say he's a 4.5 star player. And yeah, not being OCD about that. Trying to avoid saying like 4.5 stars because it wasn't actually a star. It was a circle on the other skin. That's one reason, but this one you can see a lot more as well. I like the blue bar on the blue sidebar as well. It has the names there, not like the other one didn't have the names. And just a bit more, I like it a bit more. If anything, the background, that's the default one. Maybe if that was a bit darker or something, like a solid black, I'd probably think it's perfect. But yeah, another reason, I searched on Twitter, like, what people are saying about their favorite FM15 skin, and yeah, this one and actually the default skin was mentioned a lot. So this background, yeah, people must like. So yeah, I think I shall roll with it, and I'll show you the Champions League fixtures, I suppose. First, we're playing at home against Atletico. The second one away against Liverpool. So really 2 big games, the 2 big ones. It could almost be decided there. Of course, there's going to be a lot more games played, but if you get results against those teams, we've got to go for a win at home against Atletico, against Liverpool, away from home, maybe avoid losing, and then, yeah, we'll start really, really well. If we can win both of them, that would be insane. We're on good form now, like actual important games for this season. The Juventus one it's forgotten about now. We just focus on the last 2 games where we really dominated Sporting. Champions League, of course. To prepare ourselves, so we probably have more form than Atletico going in, playing European football at least to get into that. We've got Roma up today, yeah, 2 league games today, and then Atletico Champions League group stage will start in the next episode. So yeah, I'm still disappointed about the Juventus result, but we had a lot of players. We weren't using our main tactic, of course, as well. Yeah, but a lot of players needed match fitness and everything like that. And even, yeah, some players are still struggling with that. If you go here, he's still tired. Fontas, one of those guys. And you can see preferred moves now on here, the ban. So I can, without going like to player information or something, I can see the ban so I can be kind of prepared when a player's going to be banned, you know, like leave him out for a certain match so he doesn't get banned for a next important match. Yeah, that would be good to do that, and just all this other stuff, positives, and yeah, their happiness, player status, and match ratings, and you got form there, so you don't have to go to the reports and go to form there. It's all fit in very nicely. I'm sure you'll think the same anyway. So, yeah, we've got to wait 1 day until next game, so I'll just continue until that. Oh yes. I love when this happens, when, what is it? The transfer revenue, yeah, it gets bumped up a little bit more. It says the board have announced that due to good wage budget management, yeah, go me, yeah, good wage budget management, they have increased the percentage of transfer revenue able to be retained from player sales to 75%. So that's excellent. Still no place for Peruzzi, but I reckon he can make it to the Argentinian first team. For national team, because he can play, of course, right back, but he could potentially play left back as well. You think he could make it to be a rotation. And again, if you suggest if you could suggest any other skin colors that you may like better, but I mean attribute colors, but I really like that. It's how I had it previously when I used this tactic, or not this tactic, skin, sorry, so much words. But anyway, yeah, like I said, if you have any other better color suggestions, yeah, color mixes, leave in the comments. But anyway, back on Peruzzi. Do you think he's good enough to play for Argentina? Probably, yeah, he needs a match. This is what I mean. We've got important players that are not match fit. So that's going to take time. And when we get that together, we'll be much better for it. And it was good to still give a full game in that Juve one to our backup tactic. Well, not backup. I feel it's a more attacking one, more wider play. If it's not working well, play wider, exploit the flanks, more direct and higher tempo, opposed to the slower game that we play with our default, this one here. The instructions, it's retain possession, shorter passing kind of stuff, lower and through the middle, narrower, and exploit the middle. So we've got two different play styles. I'm happy we have that now. And I'm not going to be afraid to use that second tactic in a game, or at some point, because of, the Juve game. It's important to, have those different styles. But it's important for me to realize which style is more important against which team. That's where, your good management skills come to the floor, really. So here we are. This is where the league begins for us. And also, there's a different style of match ticket. If that makes a difference as well, that's good to change it up, change up the skin as well. I like that one as well. It looks good, like how it shows the city, that kind of stuff. But what a big game, AC Milan v Roma, our home game as well. It's huge for the fans, and I reckon we can win the league this season. And you're probably thinking, Juve's too good, but if we can beat, I think we can beat every single team apart from Juve, and maybe they'll just have a few bad games or something, and then maybe we can go for a draw against them. Who knows? But I reckon we can win the league this season. My team is going to be ever improving because it is fairly young. We've got some experienced guys, but we have guys that's going to be ever improving. I want to give Alvaro Medran a lot of chances in the league this season because he's not registered for Champions League. I don't feel he's that quality, even still, to play every single game in the league. He's not that good yet, but he's developing nicely. His determination has gone up. He's being tutored by Moussa Dembele, so obviously that is going well. If he's improved, he's the determination up to 16 like he is, and hopefully can just keep training well. And can help him grow as a player. But he's going to be a great signing for us. Don't forget, we signed him for only 700k. So there's no really harm in that signing, If he doesn't really perform, we can make a profit off of him. So that's a good thing. And is this a good enough team to go in with? We're resting Fontas because he's just tired. He's match fit? It's hard to say, Because we signed Sergi Krivstov. But is he looks amazing, his attributes, doesn't he? A bit weak on the mentals. I feel at the top level, that's where the mentals are more important, and Fontas has those. It's a hard one. But I think Krivstov needs games. Does he? He's lacking match fitness, so we have to play him, It's important to give him match fit fitness, so the left backs as well. Amero was good for us last season. I want to give Goulam a chance, though. I think he's a bit better. Just as a whole, of course, Amir is a bit quicker, but Goulam, slightly younger. Well, not slightly younger, a few years younger. He's only 24, so he can improve. As you can see, he is right now in training, and he did well in those Champions League games. So, I want to play him in the majority of games. Rodrigo De Paul is a guy I want to give chances to as well. We've got heaps of names in here. So, if players don't perform, we have guys to go. Even Rodrigo. Oh, not Rodrigo, sorry. Rafinha. Rodrigo, as well. Wow. No, he's not going to be dropped out of the team anytime soon. He's smashing in the goals. But Rafinha, he was so good for us last season, wasn't he? But again, we have bigger names now, more experienced. Dembele has taken his position, and he's got all those high attributes, So that's what you got to do to become like a Juventus level. You need quality players everywhere, and we're working towards that. Of course, that's not going to change in one season, in the first season. But now getting into the second season, we are working towards that. And it will show today. There's no other time. This is where we're going to show if we are good enough. I believe we could win the title this season. Of course, you're going to have to rely on Juventus to lose games. But I think we'll go unbeaten, at least, apart from the games against Juventus. We may lose a game against Juventus, but I reckon we can go unbeaten in the league apart from the Juventus games. And it will at least, if you think that happens, we'll at least get second. But I want to get first. And maybe, beat Juve at home or something like that. So, We'll go. We got to do it. I like to say, especially to kick off the season as well. You know, kick off the season, do it for the fans, and we'll see. We'll see if they can. Just got all the players around the pitch. I'm happy about all the signings as well. Oh yeah, come on! I think we can do this. And I'm playing on. I'm not sure which you prefer. That one says minimize, or should I put on maximize? I'll leave it on maximize for now. But come on, Jesse Rodriguez puts it in. They could counter here. It's Dodo to Jalic. Come on. Yes, they just gave it straight to us. That's going to be alright. De Jong. Dembele. What was that? Oh, but De Jong's so strong in the tackle. You know his game. And De Jong. Oh, come on. Come on. Early goal. Oh, that is the weirdest goal ever. They were just like headering it to each other. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, I swear that was a weird goal. We'll see on the replay. See, one way, back in. And it was back out again. They just headed it straight to our player that time. And Hesse was there to pounce. What an impact. I swear, if we get the money at some point, I want to sign him. He's available for a signing, 19 million. He's a talented kid, you know, another one of those like talented attacking players. Can play anywhere. Can play on the wings. Can play centre attacking midfield. Actually, natural as centre attacking midfielder. But his finishing's really good, and he can play striker as well. So, yeah, a valuable player for the team. Can find the back of the net, and he can create as well. He's perfect, but here, got to be careful. Oh, it's Gomez. It's Gomez. It's Gomez. I was just wondering there. They must have signed him. Yeah, Mario Gomez moving from Fiorentina, and that was a quality strike. Got to be honest, they're already on a yellow card as well, so he's into this game. But Krzysztof C, that was this. He could have made the interception probably twice there, but he failed to. And yeah, Diego Lopez. Yeah, I know, it wasn't great defending, so not 100% his fault. Gulam. Now Dembele, come on, get this back. Dembele. Al-Sharawi. Al-Sharawi. Oh, Rami! That was probably unexpected. I reckon Al-Sharawi was going for the shot there. Without a doubt, he was going for the shot. Or maybe, was he going for the pass? Let's look on the replay. Dembele with the skill there. And Al-Sharawi, he surely was going for a shot. Or did he pick out a pass? Or maybe, yeah, he saw him. I guess we'll never know. But the net result is a goal for us. So that's all I'm caring about. Come on. What a start. Entertaining. Yeah, we're maintaining possession as well. Dominating that part of the game. Roma's only had a couple shots on target. We've had a bit more about us, I feel. Oh, Hesse, what do you do? Oh, what a side tackle by De Jong. I knew I didn't want to sell you. I just got to make sure he doesn't get cards a lot. He'll sort it out, I'm sure. Come on. Gulam. I'm liking Gulam as a signing. Definitely stealing him from Napoli is another effect as well for them. Now, Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Oh, that's a free kick. It's going to be a goal anyway. Oh, this Hesse kid. Oh, he's good. He's got 3 goals for us already this season. And Rodrigo created that for him as well. 2 new signings for us. Rodrigo permanent. Don't forget the swap for Jeremy Menez there. So, had a bit of deflection there, but Hesse's going to claim that. Oh, man, I need to get this 19 million from somewhere. I definitely need to. He's such an impact. And he's been sensational in the first half here today. And who else? Yeah, Rami, high rating. Gulam as well with no assists or goals. Gets a decent rating. So, yeah, really happy about his performances early. And we'll say passionately. See, this is a difference. I don't think we would have done this last season. Like, dominated this much. We were really, really clinical. Last season, we weren't taking the chances, but now we've actually got quality. I was always saying it, but people were just saying it's my tactics, and there's a flair in the crowd. But yeah, I always maintain once we got the quality in, players that know how to finish, like not Menez. He scored a few goals, but yeah, when you got world-class players in your team, you're going to be finding the back of the net like this. And Adil Rami, he's got 2 on the first league game of the season. He's going to be topping the goal-scoring charts. With Hesse at the minute, but yeah, look at that. What a finish. What a finish. I'm having good luck with players scoring from corners lately. My Man United save, the current season I'm playing, yeah, Phil Jones is going alright in terms of scoring goals. But yeah, this is a fantastic performance. See, I had faith. I knew. That's why I say going to the game, we can be unbeaten this season. We can beat most teams. But Destro hasn't had a good game. See, that's what I mean. They're probably really focusing on Destro, Roma, of course. And maybe, yeah, he's not playing well because Roma is the team we signed him from. So we'll just bring on Duvan Zapata for his first appearance. Yeah, first league appearance at least for us. He's still developing a little bit, and we do have him. What's the deal again? Yeah, we can sign him for 1.4 million. For me, he's a perfect backup striker, but unfortunately, can't. Yeah, we don't have him signed or not. Yeah, we don't have him registered for Champions League. We don't have enough positions. But anyway, yeah, I knew with all this talent, we're going to be scoring goals. Al Sharawi, Jesse Rodriguez, he could get a hat trick here. Does he need match fitness? He needs a bit more match fitness. Might leave him on. You don't want to take a player off when they're on a hat-trick. Dembele, maybe, and we'll give some game time to Alvaro Medran. We've still got talent here. Look, Rodrigo De Paul, Adamar, Suso, Rafinha, Churchy. We've got so much talent, which is fantastic, without a doubt. Because don't forget, injuries haven't came in yet. Wait till, injuries and all that kind of stuff, and the players we don't have registered for Champions League, all that stuff is going to come into play. And yeah, we have less on the bench for Champions League, don't forget. But Roma haven't really looked that dangerous in this game. They scored that one goal, but that was pretty much it. Al Sharawi, I don't want to... Yeah, it said he picked up a knock. Don't want to risk him. Even though he's 75% condition, he looks alright. But who are we going to bring on and where? Maybe Churchy will bring on left side, see how he goes. Don't forget he's on loan for his final season and probably won't sign him because I think he'll be 29 next season. And yeah, we'll take advantage. Just having that 2-year loan is a pretty good deal, I reckon, for a guy like Alessio Churchy. But he might find himself not in the team because of all these talents we have. Oh, they signed Kaká! Roma! Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't mention it, but they did sign him. And they signed Gomez, so at least from their side of things, they think they signed big players. Oh, that's unlucky. Ooh, lucky they didn't find the back of the net. I hate when one of your defensive players or any player makes a good sliding challenge, but it ends up going backwards in the path to the opponent, and they almost score. So that was a bit lucky, I suppose. I thought it was a great tackle, though, without a doubt. Here's Gervinho, De Kaká, Pjanic. AC Milan's got good players. Why did I say... Yeah, AC... Yeah, we do have good players. I mean, Roma. AS. They're AS, aren't they? AS Roma. They have some good players. Kaká, Florenzi. Oh my god, Gomez! And sorry if I'm getting a few things mixed up. That's what happens when you record. About... basically when you wake up in the morning. I haven't really woken up 100% yet. Come on. Tackle. Yes, get your blocks in the way. See, Rodrigo's inside forward. He pushes all the way back there. Like to see that at this time in the game. Come on, Churchy. Maicon still getting the job done for them. Come on, make the challenge. It's Kaká in midfield. Gomez. Krivstov. I want to see a lot from Krivstov, I think he'd be real good. Gervinho. Oh, Gervinho's on. That was amazing. Again, that was... defensive error, because our player was containing him. Who was that? Come on, Deschilio, mate. You had really 2 opportunities to make the tackle there, but yeah, Gervinho's one of those really pacey and high dribbling types, so he can get past in that way. If they score here, could make it interesting. No, yep, well done. Well done, Diego Lopez. But look at that, 28 shots in total we've had. They've actually had more clear-cut chances, but at the end of the day, the main stat that matters is, the goals. 4-2. Here we go. Finish it. Penalty! Oh, free kick. He fell in the box. It was in the box. Are you serious? Okay, I won't complain about it too much because, we've got the win. But, wow. But still, it means we could still stand a chance to score, maybe. Churchy. Who needs a penalty? No one needs a penalty when you've got Alessio Churchy from a free kick. Slightly. It was so slight. Look, it's almost... Look how close to inside the box it is. But look at that. Perfect free kick. Like I said, you don't need penalties when you've got Churchy's free kicks. We've got a few good free kick takers in the team now, which is good. And that makes it 5-2. Dominance early in the season. It's great. Oh, Gomez... It's offside. So yeah, it looks 5-2 looks much better than 5-3. When it's 5-3, it just looks like a high-scoring game. But 5-2, it really shows that you dominated. But look, 29 shots we had. But yeah, I don't usually dominate this much early in the season, but I suppose it's good we had some, I suppose you can say, competitive games. If you talk about the Juve game, the Cup, whatever it was, I'm not sure what it's called in Italy, the Community Shield variation Italy, and then those two Champions League games. It makes us prepared tactically and match fitness wise for the first league game of the season. So yeah, like 3, I suppose you could say, competitive games to get us prepared for the season. And we started really, really well here. Inter lose as well. That's good for us. And just so I can get it on the record here, my current reputation is continental. So I want to see that grow over time to world class. Like in my Manchester United save, my manager is world class. Because of course I've won leagues there and cups and everything like that. So it'll be good to document it here so you can see, yeah, I moved to continental and to whenever I get to the... Is the next one world class? I'm not sure. But either way... yeah, I just want to see that progress. And when I do get that reputation at world class, but we have to win a title probably. Yeah, that's what I mean. If we can win the title somehow this season, I reckon that will pave the way for some offers. And this is what this series will turn into. Of course, I want to achieve a lot with AC Milan, but at the same time, I haven't had a series on YouTube like that. Where I move teams and dominate with a lot of big teams. But it will probably be a big series before that. I want to win Champions League as well, so... Could be 3-4 seasons. Okay, some transfer news here, actually. Real Madrid signed Andrea Pirlo from Juve. I would say that would be crucial, but I'm sure Juve still have their replacements. Where are we? Have they got, like, defensive midfield centers? They've still got, Vidal, Pogba, Pereira they signed. So I don't think that's going to be an issue for them personally. But it's a loss of experience, most definitely. But yeah, interesting move. What do you think about that? And I guess this will be the same for me, that affiliated clubs. Okay, we'll sort this out. We'll leave the affiliated clubs. And what else should we put here? Contracts expiry dates? Nah, don't really need that. Pending transfers? Results? Yeah, results will be alright to put in like the club section. And squad status. Because, yeah, that's what you want to know about the team, so that makes sense. Results and squad status makes sense, I suppose. And, yeah, I like the setup on this skin, you know. You can see a bit more. And you see the key players in a big picture style. Gavino or Letty, coming along nicely as a regen. One of the highest potential guys we got through, or one of them, and the other one was Gianluca Lucarelli. And, yeah, he's coming along okay. It'll be interesting to see how good he gets, these players, what I do with them to develop. Leave in your comments, when you get a high potential youth player, what is your steps? Do you just train them? Because I haven't really done anything with them yet, you know what I mean? Do you just leave them till maybe they hit 17, 18, send them out on loan? Yeah, what methods do you use to assist them to reaching their high potential, you know? Anyone else? Suman, no. Zafan, not really good enough. And Vicino. Yeah, that guy's not good enough as well. Who's this? Oboka have accepted Fernando Gago. See, that's the option. We could get it there because... But usually that will happen anyway. Like, there's a first... What is it called? Yeah, first option. Like, normally when there's a player that's interested by other teams and they make an offer and you make a similar offer, they accept it anyway. But there might be some occasions when they don't. But Gago is not a guy I want to go for. Is he Italian as well? One of those Argentinian that's... Oh, he is. He is another one of those. But our squad is too big right now. And he's probably not good enough anyway. I wouldn't sign him if I wanted to. You know what I mean? But that's an occasion where we could sign him for that fee. But yeah, we don't really need to. So here's the roundup of the transfers for this season. Jackson Martinez, obviously you know the move. FC Porto to Juve. He's going to be a huge striker for them this season. Only played one league game so far though. Didn't score in it. So not the greatest of starts, but plenty of time to turn that around. Oliver Giroud from Arsenal to Inter Milan, the powerful striker. He's played 2 games so far. He's been alright. Got an assist. 7.2 rating. So he's adapting pretty well. He was actually a really good goal scorer for Montpellier in the French league. He was really, really good, especially that season before he joined Arsenal. Smashed in a lot of goals. And, of course, Gomez, you know, moved to Roma. So, big moves there. But this is something I'm wondering about. The failed transfers. It's like they did bad, but they didn't move. It's like they're a failed transfer. How can it be a failed transfer if the move didn't happen? He's still at Napoli. So is it that they made an offer and it just didn't go through, or what? Because they're still at that team. And Alvaro Gonzalez is still at Lazio. So in what way is a failed transfer? That it just didn't go through? It was accepted. They didn't accept the contract, whatever. But leave your thoughts. And we were the biggest spenders, actually. But will that be shown in the results this season? We'll have to find out. Wow, okay, this is a surprising one. DePaul requests to terminate loan. We've only played one league game this season. I swear, like, sometimes players overreact that they're not playing enough. Like, I want to play him. Like, I probably will play him in the next game, like I was going to before he said that. Like, we've only played one league game for this season. Man, turn it up. And some good news here as well. Mattia De Sciglio, he's happy to stay at AC Milan, no longer wants to leave. And Manchester United didn't really make an offer, so you can see that. And I did put the asking price 100 million. I'm not sure if that was the actual reason why, or they just didn't make an offer. But I feel, yeah, when you put that maximum, that's the most you can do, yeah. You can't put an asking price more than that. It scares teams off without any repercussions. Like, the player doesn't say you offered an unrealistic amount for him or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. And, yeah, you can just say, so you don't upset the player, just say, yeah, if they make an offer, when they say that initially, yeah, if they make an offer, we'll accept it, and, yeah, you can move on. But then you go to make the asking price 100 million, and then you're all set. So we have to keep De Sciglio, though. It's crucial. And Alex, what's his problem? Apparently, I've been not trying to sell him. Is that his issue? But we need you as a backup centre-back, and you're not worth anything. So he's just there if we need him. He's just a backup, you know. The fourth choice centre-back. And even saying that, I didn't choose to send, who is it? Nadalchiru out on loan this season. See, look how he's developing in the U squad. Or in the reserves, under 20s. Look at that heading going straight up. So he's going to be all right, you know, and he can come in. He could probably almost do better than Alex, you know, definitely in the future. He's a stronger type. So we'll see. How about the training facilities? That's almost going to be completed. So almost going to have, that's set for us. So here is another player that wants to leave. This time De Jong. I think we've been through a situation with him like this in the previous season. And yeah, nothing came of it. So we'll check out PSG, and nothing with this skin as well. You can see the finance and salary. You could probably have seen it with the previous skin as well, but still, yeah, you can see what PSG actually have. Season budget, 161 million. Are you serious? They got 161 million budget, and they still got 32. Man, PSG would be an amazing team to manage. And they're fourth, actually. They haven't done too well, so they are looking for signings. But anyway, you look at the defensive midfielders. They've got a few. They've got Rabiot, Parejo, Matuidi, and Glashikov. So there's probably not someone that's world class. Matuidi's pretty good though, so they might want to look for another one. They may be playing him centre mid. That's his natural position. I like him though. I like Matuidi. But you got to look at De Jong. Any other teams interested in him? And he's going down a little bit, so I don't know. Might be an ideal time. How old is he? Yeah, he's 30. He's going to turn 31 in a couple of months, but he's so good, you know. Look, 19 tackles in that game. You don't see that, man. You don't see that in players. Again, yeah, I put the asking price 100 million for him, but I don't want to scare teams off. I might consider an offer if it's a realistic amount, you know. So I'll speak to him, and I'll just say calmly, I'll accept any bids. Because PSG have money there, you know. We could negotiate for a decent price and get someone on the same level, you know, someone really amazing, just a really amazing defensive midfielder. And don't forget, we got Thomas Partey as well, who's going to be coming through in that position. The only downside, if it is a downside, is very low aggression, so he wouldn't be, but you would think that would be a good thing. And you know how last season I said, or I showed you anyway, the whole season he didn't even pick up a yellow or a red card, but of course for us, he'd come off the bench and pick up a yellow card. Of course, we may be slightly more aggressive than the team he played for, but still, it's funny that happened. So guys, into next game now after the international break. You can see with the date differences there, I didn't really mention it, but there's been heaps of stuff going on. as you know. So a lot of fit players, of course, for this game, but we've got to watch out for next game, 4 days later, Atletico. That game is huge. Maybe hoping for a few injuries from them. We'll check out their players right now. Yeah, not too many injuries as a whole. Fernando Torres suspended, if that means anything. Would he be able to play against us? Is that like in the loan deal? Can play against his own team, so yes. We'll go into the game, though. This is a team. We're actually changing a whole lot. Nicola Leali coming in for a game, and a lot of other players. Peruzzi, Fontas. He'll be a starter, though. That's why we changed the role of one of the centre-backs, ball-playing defender, more or less because of him. Kristoff can play that. Not as good, though. But, yeah, definitely a style like Fontas, but his 17 passing is way above him. Pablo Amero coming in as well. Party, I'm not going to click on all the players. Medran, I'll click on Medran so you can see his development. Look at that. Dembele is doing a great job tutoring him. How old is he? 21. So yeah, he's going to continue improving. Rodrigo, keep in, you have to. Been so good. Hesse, the same reason. Al Sharawi, same reason. Just amazing. A couple of people actually said to me I should have capitalized on the interest in him, but no, he's too good. He was too good last year as well. Surprised, some people want me to sell him. Scored 20 league goals. Nah, no way. It's Stefan Al Sharawi. He's amazing. He's on the thumbnail of this series. And talk about that, Hashim Mastor. But yeah, he will play a part in the future when he's good enough. You can see that he's not good enough yet. You look at the report. He's developing greatly, though. He's still only 17. Just simply not good enough. I said I was going to play Rodrigo De Paul, wasn't I? But it's like we can't fit him in. And he's only a lone player. So that's the thing. Just wait till injuries come into play. We don't actually have any injuries at the minute. So, yeah, consider that as we go in. Duvan Zapata has a chance to prove here. A first start for us. And, yeah, as I've said already, he looks like a great backup striker to come in. And we can, when there's a game, like the game before the Champions League game that we always have, yeah, we can play and make sure Destro is fit for that. Interesting formation here, though. Playing like 5 at the back. 3 centre-backs, then the wing-backs. Maybe hard to break down. We shall see, though. What a great season so far by Rodrigo. 3 goals and 5 assists. Amazing. It's like Rafinha can't get into the squad. Suso, Rodrigo De Paul. And it's a good thing in a way. It is a good thing and a bad thing to have that like battle for spots, in the team. Because then like all your players know if they don't play a good game, they could be dropped in the next game. So he will just say aggressively, here I'll be a bit more expectant, and yeah, they just listen keenly. But yeah, that's good to have in your team. At least in real life is a good thing. I'm not sure if it's reflected in Football Manager. Like, yeah, if there's like challenges or challenge for spots, like fighting a fight for spots in your team. If that's the actual thing in Football Manager, I'm not sure, but definitely real life, that would be a situation. So I like to build my squads in that way. It just depends. I like to build my squads in that way. Most saves you'll see me play, I like to have a big squad. Hesse Rodriguez, come on. Fontes. Oh, almost. Great chance early here. Well, early. It's like halfway. Halfway into the first half. Consiglio. Rugani. Rugani's a decent young defender, isn't he? Ante. I just really want to get a win here. I don't want to get a draw. I need to continue the dominance, Like you think if we beat Roma convincingly, we should do the same here against Sassuolo. Rodrigo again. Oh, this guy is hot. He is hot. He finishes with those powerful drives. So always, I thought he was going to hit it far post, but he actually, if I couldn't, if I wasn't going to guess it, there was a good chance the goalkeeper wasn't as well. He just smashed it near post. No chance of saving that though, regardless. If he knew, the goalkeeper was just stunned. Really, I don't think he even dived a certain way. Just no chance with that strike. Rodrigo, we've found that guy. I've been saying it, but now it's 100% confirmed. We've got that guy who's going to be smashing in the goals, and right now he looks like he's going to score more goals than Rodrigo. Yeah, score more goals than himself. More goals than Al Sharawi this season. Hasn't scored one in the league yet. Scored in Champions League. But yeah, what I meant to say is Rodrigo, he'll score more goals than Al Sharawi, or he's looking like it. He's looking like it this season, and that's actually his first in the league to get that underway. So, and then you look at the striker as well, Zapata getting the assist. we'll go assertively, though, and we'll say don't get complacent. Fontas is stressed. We'll just say calmly, no pressure. Ooh, it doesn't fix that, but we'll be alright. I hope so anyway. But yeah, that's what I mean. Defense, they don't know who to focus on. Like, who to defend. They try and defend the striker, which is usually Destro, who's amazing. And then your inside forward step up and score goals. And that was a bit of an ambitious efforts from Chispa there. Never look likely. Would like another goal here to make sure of it. Like Sulo, no, they haven't done anything. They just got their first on target right now. I was about to say, yeah, they haven't got any on target. Al-Sharawi apparently hasn't had a good game. We'll just keep him fit for the next game, I suppose. And we'll bring on Rafinha here. Let's see how he goes out wide. I think some people said he does well as a right winger. But let's see how he does on the left side, because he cuts in as inside forward here. Medran hasn't done too well. We'll bring on Rodrigo De Paul so he gets some game time here. So he won't complain. He's not starting, but he's still getting some game time. He needs to do really well, though, because he needs to prove that he's good enough, really, as a midfielder for us. Or I may even just listen to, if he wants to leave, if he wants to terminate his loan, I'll accept it the next time if he doesn't show me that he's a good player. But he is. He can play an inside forwards position, can't he, as well? Peluso. Oh no, come on, don't concede it here. These are exactly the kind of games we had last season, didn't we? Where we might concede in this position. We had crap defending. Come on. Yes, Rami, this is better. No. No, no, no. Defend it, defend it. Defend it! Fuck off. I told you, it's like last season. These are the games we have to push on in. And not get a draw out of if we're going to win the league this season. Maybe this is where we'll go to the other tactic. Who do we drop out here, though? How about Jesse Rodriguez? Keep him fit for the next game, and we'll bring on Destro importantly here. Is he good at deep lying forward? Deep lying forward is not one of his better roles. How about Zapata? He's about the same rating there anyway. Deep lying forward, yeah. He's like 2-star for every single one, which is good. He can play a lot of roles. Man, it's disappointing though. Late goal. There's still 15 minutes to score another. Come on, Destro. But this is what happens when you have to rest players. Well, I didn't have to, but when you have a big squad, you got to keep everyone happy. And you have to rotate for that reason. But we have 9 shot on target. That's their second shot on target. And no clear-cut chances for the game. And they'll take it. You just... defending has to be better. Defending has to be much better. We changed things up here, so there should be... Yeah, something should be shown. We'll... push forward. Ask them to push forward. So we're attacking quite a bit here. Come on, let's take it now. We're at home as well. It's not just one of these away games you might pick a draw out of. Party. Peruzzi. Oh, come on. We'll get it back, though. There'll still be a chance. Armero. Rafinha. Oh, I just gave it away to Vazzalo. What are you playing at? Well, don't tell me this would be a chance for them. No. De Paul wins it back. To Rafinha. To Destro. Destro. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Was that the highlight? Was that the highlight? Are you mad? We'll push higher up. Maybe go route 1. A bit more attacking. Pump the ball into the box. Just a lot more. We'll whip crosses in instead. Or maybe hit early crosses. Close down more. We'll put the pressure on them. Maybe give away the ball. Shoot on sight when we have chances. We'll see how that goes. It's too late. It might be. It might be. Or it might not. We don't really know. Rafinha. 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 Destro late. No. It's not going to be a goal. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. See, that's to push to the next level, we need to win every single game, because that's what really Juventus is going to be doing. So we've got to say assertively, it's not good enough. It's still early in the season, and we probably should have won that, judging off the match stats. Like, in terms of the shots we had, possession was a bit even, but those are the games we need to be winning, or it's just going to be another season where we still will probably finish that top 3. We'll qualify for Champions League again, but we won't challenge for the title. But I have to leave this here for now. Hopefully enjoyed the episode. It was disappointing not to get 2 wins in a row, because, yeah, we had 2 home games in this episode. Would have been nice. Sassuolo, I feel they're like a tricky team to beat. They've got to win this season as well. So, yeah, they're not easy. They're not an easy beat team as much as I think they would have been. So hopefully enjoyed it anyway. Drop a like, and I'll see you guys next time.